Have you heard of the controversy surrounding Germany's Women of the Rubble? Women of History, episode 120. In World War II, Berlin had lost half of its population. Nearly 2/3 of its citizenry were women. Women who banded together to complete the Herculean task of clearing up around 75 million cubic meters of rubble to reclaim the city of Berlin. They were the Trümmerfrauen, or Women of the Rubble. Photos of smiling Trümmerfrauen are widespread, monuments honoring them exist in many German cities, and you'll even find a page on the US Air Force site dedicated to them. But a German historian has challenged two aspects of this story in particular. Trevor says there weren't as great a number of women clearing rubble as once thought. Around 60,000 women joined the effort, which is less than 5% of Berlin's female population. And second, she says most of the women didn't volunteer to do this task. Many didn't even think of it as honorable, because during World War II, the Nazis made forced laborers, Hitler Youth, prisoners of war, and people in concentration camps, among others, clear this rubble. After the war, prisoners of war and former members of the Nazi Party continued to clear ruins, but their effort wasn't enough, so they asked the German population to help. In West Berlin, women were enticed with high-category ration card, and authorities marketed images of women clearing the rubble to bring in more workers. Under the Soviets in the East, women were forced to join this effort. Among the women of the rubble in the East was Hildegard Gorlitz, who says that she was working in a courtyard occupied by Russian soldiers who were keeping a close watch on them. One woman remembers Trümmerfrauen being gazed on by soldiers who were whispering about acts of violence against them. In 2015, some of the women of the rubble told the Irish Times that they don't remember ever being thanked, and their only contact with the city government was a fight for all but statutory services. And what did they think of Trevor's paper? Well, at least some were upset, seeing it as an attempt to stir up controversy for personal gain. And historians say both sides are partially right.